If there's one film that deserves to be seen once by everyone on Earth, it has to be Paul Blart Mall Cop. Sublime, subversive, spiritual, and stunning. These are all words I would use to describe the magnificent masterpiece called Paul Blart Mall Cop. Now, I think we should begin with the man himself. The man, the myth, the legend. Paul Blart. Yes, you know who I'm talking about. Paul Blart is one of the hardest working characters in cinema history. Not only that, but he has a great sense of humor too.
I understand your sensitivity. I've had some issues with weight myself.
Are you calling me fat?
No. I'm just saying I've been down that road. I mean, I'm still on it. We both are, stranded.
Not to mention his sick moves on a Segway.
Back away from the vehicles. Dear God, please. Doctors, get down.
Yeah, we'll get to that one a bit later. What about his slick dance moves? And lastly, his vast knowledge of history.
Fun fact for you. A lot of people think the Mustang was named after the horse. It was actually named after the P-51 Mustang.
Oh.
That's a plane.
I didn't know that.
And now let's talk about the man's flaws. Because we've all got our issues, including a magnificent human being like Paul Blart.
Paul!
And he straight up murdered a dog in cold blood. I mean, my God, what a cruel man. Anyway, moving on. There are also some extremely sad aspects of his character that we need to take a look at.
Okay, keep the balls in the pit, kids. Kids!
Okay, my lip is numb.
Okay, sorry. I'm done now. I apologize for that. There are only 5 films in existence that will take you to another plane of existence. Minions, The Room, Troll 2, Little Italy, and yeah, you can guess where this is going. Let me start by saying, one thing this film does that no other has done before is having a protagonist who rides around in a Segway. I wish Obadiah Stane counted. This film has many symbolic elements that definitely warrants a second view. For example, Paul Blart is symbolically reborn man-year when he falls into a ball pit, which is the reason he can easily knock the henchman out, of course. And the scene with Paul Blart apprehending the old man for quote-unquote speeding, which symbolizes how weak and sensitive the younger generations are compared to the older generations. Paul Blart also has a Loch Ness Monster tattoo. Now, what do Kevin James and the Loch Ness Monster have in common? Both have Wikipedia pages. Yeah, that's awful. Okay, so in the scene where Paul Blart kills the dog, Mr. Blue Sky by ELO is playing. And if you take a look at the lyrics, you will see there is a part that says, "Hey you with the pretty face, welcome to the human race." Thus implying that Paul Blart isn't human, because he has a pretty face, therefore it would refer to him. And that would explain a lot, clearly he's not human. And this is also supported by one of the henchmen referring to him as being, quote, big game.
Time for some big game hunting.
And now for the Sony product placement montage and some other small details. Vin Diesel's cameo. An exquisite performance by Dev Patel before his career-defining performance in The Last Airbender.
Do not lie to me. You are probably sweating over her right now. The pain of this breakup is far too much for me to bear, man. I tracked Paris's phone with GPS. Don't you judge me. No. Don't you judge me.
This. Sony product placement. Paul Blart's body count.
You aren't gonna touch her, but you are gonna feel this. Hey you, scuba dooby doo. Oh no!
Man, that hypoglycemia is a killer.
I told you I'd take you down.
And finally, the post-credits scene showing Paul Blart committing suicide.
My beautiful wife of almost a week let me know by letter that she had what I like to call some regrets. Her doctor called it uncontrollable vomiting. Her lawyer, dissolution of marriage. That's okay. I needed a little time to myself. Like the song says, I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me.
My god, I don't remember the film being that depressing. I'm gonna give it a 500 PB and J's out of 10.